Leaves are falling and leaf peeping season is wrapping up in Vermont.
And as visitors leave, so does 20% of the state's annual revenue from tourist spending. I found out how the supply, demand, and the cost of lodging impacts people making the stop in the Green Mountains.
Who doesn't love fall in Vermont?
Just enjoy the outdoors.
The outdoors, doing some hikes.
Get some cool weather and to check out this area.
Even on an overcast October day in Stowe, more tourists are out and about than locals. For many, this trip was relatively last minute.
A month ago?
We actually booked about a month ago.
Yet some found a place to stay with no hiccups.
Always look at the reviews with the hot tub, breakfast. So no, it was okay. I did it about a month ago.
For others, it took a little bit extra legwork.
It was very hard to find a room. Being that we're returning guests, we kept calling and somebody had a cancellation.
Sherry Smith is the president of the Vermont Lodging Association, representing more than 100 hotels in the state. She says this time of year, most hotels are at or over 90% capacity. She notes booking times have changed in her 30 years in the biz. Back in the day,
guests would book 6 months in advance, repeat guests a year in advance. Over time, there was kind of a lull as I think there was more competition.
Like the guests we spoke with, Smith notices nowadays more visitors lean towards the last-minute month-out booking. But
I feel like the industry is moving back to a large majority of the folks who do want to come during those peak times are learning that they do need to book in advance again.
And with high-value foliage comes high prices. Some visitors we spoke with were paying hundreds of dollars a night to get a taste of fall in Vermont.
It wasn't too surprising.
If I'm gonna splurge anywhere, it's gonna be in Vermont.
Amy Spear of the state's Chamber of Commerce says a number of factors create hotel pricing. First, and most obvious, the high demand, but also labor, other projects going on, and inflation.
There's not really one magic number that sets that standard. It's a dynamic pricing model.
Spear adds, despite the demand, the supply is generally high, especially with other options like short-term rentals sprinkled in the tourism market.
We look at the accommodation sector, that's just a healthy mix of having short-term rentals, traditional bed and breakfast, resort properties. Visitors are looking for a variety of experiences.
The next tourist boom, especially in mountainous areas, is ski season, which is just around the corner.